I also just think, I'm looking at this Morphling, right? And like, it's going to take a lot of ultimates to actually kill him in the mid game. And that's something that Vici Gaming could try to play around. Perhaps they allow him to get initiated upon. Pangolier can come in and save him in the midst of the fight. We'll see. Overall, which draft do you prefer here? Since we do have a hero you like a lot in this Enigma on the one side, which draft feels more comfortable?
Wins this lane for Tearlaments, like... And I won't be surprised if they did it on Vici Gaming, because that's just the way these two are, right? Mid lane?
Mid lane, they're going on to Paparazzi right now. He did get dragged back into the X mark. Unfortunately, though, 7E was not able to connect with the Brambles. The Shadow Realm hit, it does connect, but it's not enough damage. Kaka now comes in immediately looking for revenge, and he gets it. The Avatars finds the first blood for Vici Gaming. Kaka, beautiful teleportation.
Yeah, and the Iron Shell as well on him. So that's kind of nice, right? Like, that's something that I've been thinking about earlier. Echoes.
Here comes ZZQ. Top lane, they're going on to DY. This time around, there's absolutely no way out. He ends up dead, and Echoes able to get the connection onto Ori as well. Ori held in position. He is almost certainly going to die here. 7E able to bring him down at the Shadow Realm.
In a couple of minutes, Enigma with the pipe drums, just running your towers down, and not a lot that you can do about that.
Yang doing his best to try and run away from Echoes, but unfortunately he cannot. He will get connected onto. There's the X marks the spot. The boat crashes through. Do they have enough to kill him before the next surge comes back online? Yes, they do. ZZQ going to be the one that gets the credit for the kill. But now Paparazzi, he shows up as well, but unfortunately he's seen that both of his supports are already dead. And top lane, Ori, the man in search of experience, has been killed off once again. Now Erica has made himself present in the fray, going after DY. This ancient apparition cannot run away. Nature's grasp holding her in place, and TA finishing her off. So that's going to be across the map. 4 heroes dead.
It's not looking great right now. The stacks might be stolen as well. Kaka.
Kaka trying to defend these stacks with all his might. They're going to toss back onto Erica as well. They really want this TA. She's going to try and hide right now in the meld. Terrorize flies forth, gets dodged by Paparazzi. He's still keeping the pursuit onto the TA, but he doesn't have enough damage. He's going to be forced to run himself away, but 7E is there with ZZQ, securing a double kill for the Treant Protector. And with that Bedlam still going, they also bring down DY. 3 heroes will fall.
They want to illusion bait with this smoke, because they did hit that 6 now. They have the Ice Blast. Kaka is ready as well. They just need to find the right target.
The target might come in the form of the Kunkka as he shows middle, and woo! Here it comes. The question is, do they have the damage? ZZQ is also here, doing the overgrowth, and finally, Ori with the Rolling Thunder, able to assassinate and kill off the Kunkka. Does cost the life of Kaka, and the question is, can Ori even escape this? Blood Grenade drop down, the first black hole of the gauge. SRF does not want to let that kill go. Becomes a 2-for-1 affair. So yes, they make the dive successfully. He still runs away. Him and Paparazzi will not fall to the pressure of ZZQ and Echo. At the same time, Ori not going to be able to escape easily here. They commit the black hole yet again. SRF has it out for the Pango, making sure that he does go down in revenge for taking away the kill on Roshan.
Yeah, his TP was cancelled on Enigma, but because there's just too much sustain on the other side right now. Smoke.
SRF and the boys are still smoked up. Oh, they come across the Morphling. Oh no, Paparazzi. Can he get out of here? There's a boat, crashes down. They're doing everything in their power. He does manage to Manta and try to get away. Rule Scepter though holds him in position. They really want this kill. However, Ori coming in on the backline, creating chaos, trying to create space for Morphling to escape. He steals the TA form, hiding in the Melt Strike for a little bit. Ori, as soon as the Rolling Thunder ends though, he gets thrown in the air by the Torrent. Can he escape this? No. Followed by the right clicks, and he does end up going down. On the other side of the fight though, they managed to assassinate ZZQ.
This game, like, they're giving so much info for both sides that it's difficult to connect with these smokes.
Ori, he got scanned. They know that somebody's in the vicinity. He's also gonna get scouted on the wave. Oh no, he swashed forward. He swashed forward, Liz. Oh no, he's dead. Sorry, brother. Nothing you can do. This time, even the ensnared curse cannot save you.
Yeah, he bought out, at least. Well, they won't have Morphling if they do, but they have to commit immediately if they want to. Rush is falling, like they can't, right? TAs. Oh, A Blast.
Coming. Ice Blast is actually gonna go forward. They do not get the kill onto Roshan though. Erica still gets the Aegis. Echo right in front of Kaka, pops his BKB, and him and Erica able to demolish the Rockman. TP out by DY, not gonna be allowed because Erica coming through with the Melt Strike, and now Kikyo had his own way out of the fight, being severely compromised by the Yule Scepter, but SRF can't get off the black hole in time. He ends up throwing it out, but only to watch the Morphling TP to safety.
Yeah, they used Overgrowth as well. They used Black Hole and Overgrowth, and they didn't stop him. Yeah, kind of.
This vacuum wall actually high-key saved his life.
Yeah.
It brought him that additional little moment of time needed to get out of there.
I feel like ZZQ could have just used ult though, no?
Well, back live, we do have Yang. Yet again throwing out a nice vacuum there. They bring down DY. So we're not going to have an Ancient Apparition for this engagement. X-Mark, they really want to try and find Paparazzi here. Do they have him? He pops his BKB. Can he keep this fight going though? No. He realizes he needs to get out. He pulls the Nightfall. That will allow him to retreat to safety. Ori though, not so lucky. Held in place with the Yule Scepter. Stopped by the Bramble Maze and killed off by Erica once again.
Yeah, that was an amazing ult, by the way.
I often refer to AA as the great equalizer. Is the game too far gone? Or are we still in that point where one bad fight can still... Well, we'll talk about it in a second. Big vacuum wall from Yang, but they've already lost DY. Black Hole will come out right now, connecting on the two. They've already lost them both as well. Erica, as his BKB starts to expire, decides to leave the high ground, as Ori is able to assassinate 70 on the backlines. Paparazzi with the waveform forward, able to find ZZQ as well. Does not get any better than this for now. Let's see if they can do anything with it though.
Yeah, they smoke up. There's no Aegis.
TA, she gets caught. Can they actually kill her though? They're ripping through her HP pool. The Ice Blast will not connect, but they don't even need it. Paparazzi supplies the right-click damage. Yang now also able to catch on to 7E, but once more 7E with a wonderful Yule Scepter, able to save his life. The chase coming in from Kaka though. He finds the Avalanche. The Shadow Realm will not protect you. And as soon as he comes out of it, 7E will be in the waiting hands of Paparazzi, who finds a double kill on his Morphling. What a time to be alive. He's dying very quickly because Erica does have an amplified damage rune, but the AD rune expires just before the fight breaks out. Enigma, he gets seen first. This is huge. If they can find and take him away before this begins, and they will do so indeed.
Kaka.
Inside the Roshan pit is Kaka, trying to at least steal away the Roche, but he dies very quickly. Can't even save himself with the Yules thanks to the Nullifier from Echo. Nice little Terrorize coming through, connecting onto Paparazzi. Enigma brought back, Black Hole on the two. Paparazzi is gone, Yang follows him in the grave. Neither of them have buyback. Ori, realizing he can't do much more for his team here, decides to TP out, but DY do not have that luxury. He dies as well to Erica. SRF, the buyback. What a play from this Enigma.
That was just beautiful. Buyback into the outposts.
One more roll of the dice for Vici Gaming. Morphling is back. Yang doesn't have buy. Oh no, Kaka got caught. Kaka cannot afford to die right now, but he will die regardless. Trying his best to buy space and time here. Avalanche toss will be there, but his life is gone. He buys back, so does Ori. Ori coming forward though with the roll. They wanted to connect onto Erica. He managed to get down to the low ground with the Hurricane Pike. He nearly died, Liz, but he's gonna survive by the skin of his teeth. ZZQ will go down, but at the end of the day, yes, Paparazzi gets a triple kill. It is still buybacks having to be used by Vici Gaming and 2 lanes of racks gone nonetheless.
Yeah, you gotta run it down somehow. I feel like you have to run it down. Gets onto the high ground.
I feel like they should add like a surfing animation. Oh, Kaka goes in. You want to try and find Erica, but yet again, Kaka might find himself in trouble. Ori though goes into the fray with this Rolling Thunder. They're not able to connect cleanly onto Erica just yet. And yes, he's inside the vacuum wall, but they need more damage. Paparazzi though can't really supply it because the Enigma has respawned and they're scared of what could happen. And 7E did find yet again the terrorized Black Hole combination. It finds the Morphling for the 2nd time in a row. He is gonna die for sure. They've already lost Pango, they've already lost Tiny, and now as they move this Morphling, they might just have lost the game. He buys back though, hoping to try and help out DY, but DY dies just way too quickly. This game is looking like it's about to go to hell in a hurry because Vici Gaming have nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, they just tried. You could understand.
Erica has taken away the final tier 3 tower. They are looking towards grabbing some megas. No Pangolier for 45 seconds, but Kaka is available now. Tidal Wave not going to connect onto anybody. You do see Yang getting a beautiful vacuum wall with the ice wall bars coming over it. They've blown up the Enigma, but Paparazzi now sieging onto the Templar Assassin, but he can't get up the right clicks in time. Erica's actually stronger than the Morphling. They bring down TA. That's life 1 though. So they still have an Aegis to play with, but they do not have a buyback for the Morphling to play with. DY just has to watch as the racks crumble before his eyes. Full mega creeps achieved by Tearlaments.
Damn, they're still kinda holding, I guess. Throne should be next for Tearlaments, right? Pengu is up in 5 seconds. You don't have Enigma, but you definitely try to end this. 7E.
Try to initiate right now to Kaka. Nullifier cancels out the Yules yet again. Beautiful vacuum. No wall to follow it up with though. And crucially, no damage. TA will be able to rinse through all of these heroes like it's nothing. Sure, Echoes might die, but I don't think they really care. DY at least gonna try and waste a little bit of time, but he knows that that time is up. GG is called. Vici Gaming go down in game number 1, and Tearlaments making this a very, very exciting game.
Yep. Like we said during the draft, I feel like these guys are the most likely ones to get a full series out of Vici Gaming.
At least one more game to come. Tearlaments though do grab this game 1 victory. We're looking very clean while they did it. I will say, you know, you're talking about what Pango could have done if he was more enabled in the game.
But on the other side, the draft is very solid, and there's a Storm Spirit on Ori.
Yeah. Ori, Storm. We get Yang right now playing the Dawnbreaker, so we will definitely have more sustain coming through this time around. Some solid team fights. Okay. It's position on the wood, and they're gonna smoke immediately. Vici gonna try to do something while the Elder Spirit's the Spirit is gone. They sort of know which direction to go in. Let's see if they can get there.
They are strong, but this is danger.
Oh, they're gonna try for it. They went high ground, but they found themselves dealing with the Bramble. Yang all of a sudden is very isolated from the rest of Vici Gaming. Yang though is quite tanky. Will they be able to get him out? Static slide is there from Ori, but it's not enough. Yang will die. First blood drawn by ZZQ, and he might go for a double. He wants DY or Ori. Unfortunately, both of them are too close to the tower.
Man.
But nonetheless, they're the ones that find the first blood.
This is just as good. Top rune.
Echoes. Okay, they're gonna fight over this water rune. Echoes actually is falling really, really low here, but the shackles from 7E in tandem with the stomp from ZZQ, they're actually gonna be able to almost kill Ori. Blood grenade drop down, and yes, they bring down the Shadow Shaman, but losing the storm is not worth it. And now Kaka, he is not safe either, brought down by the Tidebringer of Echoes. DY able to at the very least avoid the torrents on the ground. So that'll allow him to keep his life, but Ori dying and Kunkka soaking up all that experience and gold after those kills.
And another water rune, by the way, to heal himself up a little bit more. Like you can maybe even make a move on Darks here, maybe even on bot lane. But bot lane, actually, it's Yang that's gonna get gone on.
On the bright side, he did hit level 6 before he died. So, you know, that's something, but his life is forfeit here.
Yeah, I love how you ruled him out immediately, but...
We're gonna have a smoke now, the first one from Vici Gaming. They're making a line towards bottom. They would love to get the Medusa. They even bring Paparazzi here for this rotation. Homing missile thrown straight towards the Medusa. They have no interest in the Shadow Shaman. They want the Medusa, and they are gonna get her. Shadow Shaman might end up being the bonus kill as well, as 7E was unable to retreat in time. He ends up dead, and the chase is still ongoing. DY trying to catch up to ZZQ. Magic Missile is at the ready. The Brambles are there. ZZQ's going nowhere. And do they have the damage though? Ori's out of mana, so they might not be able to kill him with just these two supports. Okay, there's the swap.
Yep.
They close the gap. Yang finishes him off with the hammer.
I feel like they needed a quick reaction.
The Giga Ward is out, putting in the damage. And no response from Vici. Well, actually, I say that, but here comes Paparazzi and the gang. They're actually going to go onto Echoes. He throws out the early boats. Late Mail already committed, but now as he gets stunned up by the Cursed Crown, it's going to be extremely difficult for him to get out of here, if not impossible. And his life will be forfeit. Unfortunately, no revenge kill. Speaking of kills, Vici Gaming are smoked up right now. They would love to find this Dusa. And the man, they're so close. Oh, Storm's gonna see her. There she is. We got her, boys. This time around, there is access to the stone gauge. She deploys it, but it will not matter. Yang shows up with the Solar Guardian. They've burst through the mana pool and they've burst through the snake. No Erica for the next 40 seconds. They see him now. He wandered underneath an observer ward. They know where he's at and they know that he's alone. Curse Crown thrown in onto the Kunkka. Echoes is about to get stunned up. There's the Bramble, Terrorize, Bedlam, everything expended on the Kunkka. And he will end up going down. Ori collects yet another Galvanized Sack for the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, they're just not making any plays on Radiant.
Okay.
Actually, bot lane.
Yang is getting gone on. The Giga Ward is committed. Kunkka is there as well, but he is quite tanky. This is going to be a tough kill to find. Okay, now at the Medusa though, they should be able to pick him up. One more right click is all they need. X marks will ensure that there's no escape happening for the Stormbreaker. Scotty next for her. What's 7E going for? Wants that Aetherlens. They actually might try to jump onto this Dark Willow, and indeed they do. They commit the Giga Ward, but Paparazzi's here as well. They might find some quick revenge. They're going quickly onto the 7E Shadow Shaman, and they get him. Homing missile. It catches Kunkka before he can get off his BKB. The BKB does now finally emerge, but he's too low on HP. Paparazzi cleans him up, getting the double kill for the Gyro. What an unfortunate time to be alive for Kunkka there.
Bail.
Let's see. Gyrocopter is walking underneath some vision right now. They might decide to jump him. Echo Stomp, not going to be there. They do find the vacuum wall onto DY and Paparazzi. DY is going to die first. Paparazzi goes in with the BKB active, trying to fight into the Deucer. Does get Stone Gaze though. And the rest of the team is trying to escape from Tearlaments. Nice Bramble Maze connects onto Kunkka. Echo doing his best here. Ori goes in, gets him with the Remnant, gets him with the Dragon, and Paparazzi gets him with the damage. Double up for Gyrocopter right now. Unfortunately though, took away most of the mana and HP from the team.
And Storm Ori is on point with his targeting. Like, he ignores everyone and just goes in the Shadow Shaman. Top lane Medusa.
Oh no. Okay, she is too far from everybody. Isn't this very similar to the death that Erica had in game 1 when he died by the tier 2 tower top? Like,
well, yeah, but Erica was winning. That's the difference. Like, he was in a really good position. Okay, what are your thoughts? Like, does this Skadi absolutely change the game? Dark Willow?
No. Well, as Kaka dies, it should be a freebie for them. I think this Skadi is... We're almost there, right? Now we are genuinely in one more item syndrome. You just need the one. Like, whether it be MKB or Davis, just bigger damage. And now, though, they're going on the high ground. There will be a Solar Guardian to bail them out. Yang, Ori. Where is Ori, actually? He got Stone Gazed on the far side of the fight. He can't make an entry point here. Look at Medusa ripping through DY, now going towards the Gyrocopter. Paparazzi, he has his Satanic going, but it doesn't really matter. He ends up dead. Yang with the Starbreaker now suddenly finds himself extremely isolated in the midst of all these Tearlament heroes. And in the way, well, there's the answer to your question, my friend. The Medusa Skadi making the difference. 7k damage dealt in that fight. Shout out to Tearlaments.
Dude, it really didn't feel impactful in that fight. Skadi definitely doing some work, but in general, they controlled Kikyo completely.
Yep. Also, he's queued it back. Kikyo is doing the right thing. Solar Guardian going forward. However, this might not be what they want. Nice back wall from SLF. Yang is stuck in a very rough place, eating damage from the Giga Ward as well. At the same time, Ori is able to control and kill off 7E. So they do get both of these supports. Yang, he is seen. Will he be allowed to leave? No. The boat comes through. He does get swapped back by DY though. And instead, it's going to be the Kunkka that's deciding to make a swift exit from this fight. BKB TP out for him. Storm woke up right now by Vici as soon as the Aegis expires. They don't have any positive vision though for themselves. At the same time, Doxia was forced to go back. He did get X though. Curse Crowd stunned up ZZQ. Kaka hoping to try and kill him, but he's losing health so quickly. They do find ZZQ with the help of both Ori and the Yang Solar Guardian, but it's costed 2 BKBs. Now though they buy back on Kaka, trying to get back into the fight. There's a big vacuum wall in the middle of everything. This Medusa though, she's just laying in the damage. Paparazzi has done what he can, able to take down the Darkseer and ZZQ again, but he's gonna lose his life for it because he cannot escape the Scouty Medusa. Medusa though is running low on the mana department. Yang with the big Starbreaker, stunning both her and the Kunkka. They're trying to get the kill. 7E doing his best to control them from the far side of the fight. Eventually though, Yang will be able to get this kill. 7E with the long range shackles actually finds the Storm Spirit. A triple kill for Yang. It's a team wipe for Vici, but they had to buy back on the gyrocopter to achieve it. Let's see if they can find anybody. 7E would like to have an observer ward in the high ground, but unfortunately for them, DY has been on it, sentries all across the map. But here they go with the Giga Ward. They swap back the Deucer. Oh no, but they push back the Gyro. The Gyro is blocked next to the Deucer. Look where Paparazzi is. He's trying to just keep himself alive right now with the Satanic. Piercing the backlines, looking for Yang. Yang comes in, Solar Guardian was there. Starbreaker though, protect him from the upcoming spells from the Kunkka. Ori goes back, finds 7E, kills him off. And now, the real test is the Deucer. She is standing her ground, right-clicking through Yang. She does get dragged back in. Paparazzi, can he do it? He cannot. Took away most of her mana, but cannot do anything about her life. And 7E with the buyback controls Ori, ensures that the Storm Spirit does die. Yang able to help bring down the Kunkka. And now Ori brought back, going straight in onto the Medusa, but 7E catches him immediately with the shackles. Unfortunately, he can do nothing about Yang with the Starbreaker, and they are able to kill him off. A dieback on the Shadow Shaman, but Paparazzi is still dead without buyback of his own. Yang doing what he can. If he dies here, he doesn't have buyback either. 2 minutes in the grave for him. No gyro, no dawn. That's it. That's game over. The 2-0 curse will not be broken. The Medusa is finally online, and that will end the game. GG, well played. Tearlaments eliminate Vici Gaming 2-0.
It didn't look that way. At the beginning of this game, it looked like they will be able to even it out.
Nah, put him back mid, man. Put him back mid. This is not fair.
I mean, if he's doing this well on a support, maybe just keep him here. You know, he doesn't need that extra. Who needs the extra gold and the last is from the mid lane when you can do all the same things? But